From when we used to just sell dreams, today we are selling to our customers. From when we used to just sell the style of work, today we are going to sell to our customers. We want to grow to another level, comparable to the global stage, which I am confident that one day, I will reach that point. The event we are going to organize received a brief from the client that they have a morning event, an evening event, and a pre-night event. The client requested that all of them have the same color theme, which is around pink tones. Bright colors are also a new challenge that we have never encountered before, wanting to have 3 events, but actually 4, and there are 2 additional small functions, making it 5 functions, which was quite a surprise because, wow, we need to organize all 5 functions consistently. When we first learned that we would organize an event in Koh Samui and envision it as a beachside event with white sandy beaches, planning to hold it by the sea, which would look very beautiful. But on the actual day when we visited the site, we were surprised by many things. It wasn't as we had imagined. When we saw the problems, instead of viewing them as issues, we had to find ways to utilize the various factors of the location by taking the aspects we thought were problematic and turning them into design elements. Starting with the morning event, to be honest, we wanted an event with morning light as the concept, related to morning dew. The problem with the morning event is that the tents are white to block the morning sun, preventing guests from getting too hot. We had to use curtains to cover the tents to make them look neat and beautiful. This is a major issue for me. If we use general curtains as we usually see, I think it would become a cliché that people might see as making my design work look ruined as well. Our solution was to use specially fabricated fabric that acts as a dyeing machine. Inside the tents, for the interior works, we were inspired by the dyeing machine, and since it was a beautiful morning Thai event, the lighting worked exceptionally well with the morning concept. Normally, when we think of sunset, we think of vanilla sky, which is a common concept that some might have heard of. But this time, since the tone was in pink, we wanted a pink light, so we named this theme Magenta Twilight. The sunlight reflecting off the pink flowers should have a pink tone. Magenta is mixed into the work as well. Actually, when we came down and saw the team structure being built, one thing we had to be very careful about was checking if the structure was strong enough and what materials were used inside the structure. I can say that we were very fortunate for this event because we had the opportunity to check the structure in detail. The entire structure was made of wood without any steel inside, which looked unsafe to me. so we had the team purchase additional steel to reinforce it. Therefore, for an outdoor structure like this, I believe it must be strong enough to withstand wind or rainstorms. In simple terms, no matter how beautiful your work is, if it's not safe, I can tell you that the event's reputation will be damaged. When dealing with a large-scale event like this, we strive to pay attention to what the guests will receive. Since they have to sit under the hot sun and deal with various weather conditions, we decorate the venue to make them feel happy and enjoy the atmosphere by placing flower arrangements in the center during the ceremony. The bride is already happy walking into the event and seeing the beauty, but what they don't know is that we are trying to subtly make their guests feel happy as well. Because when the guests are happy, I believe the bride and groom will experience the most happiness on their wedding day. This is something we have added without the bride possibly knowing. As mentioned, this event's tone is pink, so our team is a pink-themed team. I set the overall concept as Feel in Morning. For the morning event, we have Morning Dew as the concept. The evening event has Twilight as its concept, and for the night event, I thought of Aurora, but not the green aurora we usually see. It's a pink aurora, which also occurs but very rarely. As mentioned, we are trying to make the work a rare item. The problems associated with the night event are quite numerous, beginning with the venue being considerably smaller than it ideally should be. Another significant issue pertains to the limited size of the area designated for the band or singers to perform. This raises the question, why do we place so much importance on the musical aspect of the event? The reason is that the singers or the band team are integral members of David Foster's ensemble, which comprises world-class artists renowned globally. Naturally, these world-class artists have stringent global standards that they must consistently meet or comply with to maintain their esteemed reputation. Concurrently, the lighting team must also adhere to these high standards to ensure that the visual elements complement the performance seamlessly and contribute to an overall exceptional experience for the audience. Had 3 lighting teams that day. In one function, there was the musicians' function, the overall visual function, and my own function. We had to focus on the centerpiece table to ensure. The centerpiece, which is often forgotten and tends to get lost amidst the hustle and bustle of the event, requires special attention. Everyone involved is highly professional and eager to showcase their individual capabilities as venue decoration teams. Each professional team must demonstrate convincingly that they can deliver the work exactly as the client desires. However, we also have to be meticulous and careful about maintaining aesthetics. Therefore, this endeavor requires seamless coordination between the other teams and our own team to ensure that the final work is harmonious and beautifully executed, as evidenced in the events we have showcased. We are trying to sell imagination to our customers. Selling imagination, I think, is another level of selling dreams. Dreams anyone can have, but imagination is another form of art that we must develop and learn to make the final work exceed dreams or be something that many people wouldn't expect. Please stay tuned. When it comes to design, we continuously strive to imbue our work with a distinct and recognizable style that sets us apart from others. While everyone endeavors to produce good results, achieving work that is exceptionally outstanding requires the incorporation of color harmony. This entails ensuring the right color balance and thoughtful composition placement to make each piece look flawless and visually appealing. Additionally, the harmony or adequacy of colors, the balance of light, and even the number of flowers used all play crucial roles in demonstrating the aesthetic sense of the event planner. These meticulous elements are what differentiate us, enabling us to create events that are more special and memorable than those organized by others. We are dedicated to working seriously, and ultimately, we receive rewards from our team's efforts. Throughout the time that has passed, I might have had an interest in developing until one day, evolving from developing dreams to developing imagination. It's just a stage of my work. But nothing ever changes the fact that whatever I sell, I want to sell happiness to our customers. And what's more important is that one day, our customers' happiness includes us as part of their memories. Actually, I already know that I want to reach the global level from now on. It's a big mission for someone to prove themselves worthy of being at that point. So please follow me, Joe Rainforest.